Let's take a look at the HP Pavilion first and see how that lines up. Yeah, I feel good about that. Let's do that. Okay. So normally I don't really go after the like main brands when I'm thinking rebuilt PCs, you know, like the mainstream like computer brands. However, the one benefit they do have in this tier is they are really, really good at making it like price affordable, because they can hurt on the margins a little bit more than maybe some of their competitors because they're such a bigger company. So the margins can be less and they'll be okay, which means you're getting a little bit more maybe for your money in some cases. So this one, we're starting off with a Ryzen 5 3500. That sounds good to me. In fact, did our last one have that one? No, the last one had a 3600. So iBuyPower, we were sitting right here. We're going to go down to the 3500, which looks like we're jumping down quite a bit. Still going down the list. Did I miss it? Let's search it. Make sure I don't miss it here. There's a 3500X, but I'm not seeing the 3500 on the list. So they didn't even rank it on the list. I guess we'll pass mark it. Here we go. What PC do I have? I have a, for those of you just joining us, and I need to pick it on the roulette here, we're looking at the HP Pavilion system, and we're going to see if this is worth a grain of salt. Is this a good gaming system that we want to be picking up? Let's find out. So we're starting off with a Ryzen 5 3500, and if we look at the pass marks here, the score is pretty high. You're looking at a turbo speed 4.1 gigahertz. That's nice. This was back in this was like Q4 2019. So this tells you about how far back you're going in terms of CPU. And you're down here below the i7 8700Ks. So it's yeah, it's definitely like bottom mid tier. It's not as quite as good as that Ryzen. Remember the other one that had this Ryzen 5 3600? Quite a bit better score. So that iBuyPower one was definitely rocking a much better CPU. And I don't think we're going to be making it back up much here in the graphics card range. The GTX 16. Actually, I think that was what the other one had, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the 1650 is down here on the list. Yeah, the 1650 is pretty standard. It's definitely rocking a better GPU than what the last system was running. This one, so that iBuyPower one was really CPU heavy, really processor heavy. Like put a lot of money in that CPU, but the GPU really wasn't going to give you much. This HP one is a little bit more all-rounded. They're going down on what they're giving you in terms of processor, but they're going up on what they're giving you in terms of graphics card. 8 gigabytes of RAM, 12 gigabytes SSD. This has like everything you need to out of the box be 1080p gaming as if it were 2019, basically. So it's almost $1,000. So the price tag is like significantly more than that other one. However, you're coming out the gate, you want to get your first gaming PC, you're looking for an under $1,000 budget, you're really not going to find much better than this, like all around right here. And this is kind of one of the reasons why like your Dells and your HPs, they really just give you like that all around kind of what you might be looking for. Now, breaking into the thing and upgrading and changing it, that's where I feel a lot less comfortable going in with one of these. But I'm going to assume, those of you watching, you're not getting like me yet and willing to like just bust into the PC and move things around and shake things up a bit. So if that's the case, this one's great. You're only going to be playing on 1080p for sure. Some games you will probably be playing, a lot of games you'll probably be playing on medium settings to get decent frame rates. But you can likely play modern games at lower to medium settings in 1080p. So you would be able to game with today's games with this if you're looking for an entry level. So for that reason, I liked it, just because it's such an all-around system. sometimes I think these main vendors can be overlooked. HP has actually been doing a great job with their pre-built computers, with their monitors, etc. At least I think so. So this one, I think I will agree with it being on the list. I'm going to keep it there. I do like the iBuyPower one more, just from a long-term investment standpoint. I like this one more from I want to game kind of in what the best I can with $950 right now. Just right now. Building onto it, upgrading it. No, I don't want to get into any of that stuff. I don't want to like have to learn how to get a new graphics card. I don't want to have to learn how to add in RAM to it. I just want to get a gaming computer and I want to be able to play modern games. Now, is it going to look, you know, amazing and brilliant? And is it going to be like, you know, 100 frames per second? No, but I can play it. And that's what you can expect at this entry level gear. Okay.